is a nice mild day. This feels like a normal Georgia winter day. It's not cold, it's not hot. I can go without a coat and I'm comfortable, but I don't need to wear a tank top either, so this feels a little bit more normal. Well, hello, Mrs. Duck. What are you gonna think of Khaleesi if I try walking past you? What does Khaleesi think of you? I normally go right through here to the back door with Khaleesi. I'm gonna just see. Mrs. Duck might be scared of dogs, so she might overreact. There we go. Walked right past her. Khaleesi reacted not at all. Good girl, Khaleesi. She's such a good livestock guardian. She knows that her animals are for her to protect. Good girl. Yes, I know my feed bags need to be piled up neater. So all of those feed bags that we're saving are made out of completely paper. There's none of the plastic fiber going through those feed bags. They're just paper layers. So they work perfectly as garden mulch. So I put layers of those feed bags in between the rows, and it works out wonderful to block the weeds from coming up in our paths. What, you think I got some food? I'll bring it to you in just a little bit. Just checking on you. Everybody doing good? What happened to your shelter? Filled up with water? Is that what happened? My goodness. That rain filled up the tarp with water. And I have to get that fixed today too. This goofy little Muscovy is out again. Rain has got her back in several times, but she keeps flying over the top and getting out. But then she just paces at the fence. I even saw Mrs. Duck over here with her yesterday, just sitting with her. And I thought, oh, maybe Mrs. Duck will teach her how to be a real duck. Nope. She wants to be a cage duck, but she doesn't want to be in her cage. Well, how weird is that? She is confused. I think what we're gonna have to do is get rid of that drake that's been chasing her too much, because we don't need her to be bothered like that. And we do really like the taste of duck, so it would be a good dinner for us. And we have enough drakes that we don't need to keep him for breeding. He's not even a purebred, I don't think, so we'll have to see. That's a hard decision. It's hard to do, but sometimes you have to keep the health of the whole flock best. Looks like we've had a visitor. Mr. Armadillo must have come through here looking for grubs. What is it, Flubbernutter? Did you lose your collar? I can't find it now. I thought I saw it in the stall one night and then I forgot to grab it. So now it's buried. Buried in your deep mulch. You like that hay? Yummy. Good fresh hay is always good. What do you want, Bo? I can't pet you, baby. He wants to be petted so bad, but he's so covered in grossness. I love you. I'll do 2-finger pet and then I'll wash my 2 fingers. I love you, buddy. Oh, I know you just want your mommy. You're a sweet boy. You're a sweet boy. What you doing, Eugene? Just getting fat and happy like usual, huh? My goodness. As if the duck area wasn't muddy and wet enough. That rain we got yesterday was some serious amount of rainfall. So I've got to get this shelter fixed. Poor babies are so scared. I'm so frightening. I'm so terrifying. Looks like somebody made a nest back there. I did not approve that. I'm gonna have to get that cleaned out as well. We are gonna be hatching out ducks, but they're so funny. We're gonna do it in a controlled manner so that we get the breeds that we want more of. I'm not interested in having any more mixed breeds necessarily. The anacondas are good layers, so I don't need something else that's a good layer. I can still help protect the rare heritage breed anaconda and still get my eggs for production use. Hopefully we'll find some restaurants that are interested in duck eggs. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be even wetter over here, isn't it? All right, it's the only way to get this done is just to do it. Get that water out. Oh no, I'm getting my pants wet. Oh no! It's all gonna, all right, I'm just gonna have to take the whole thing down, I think. Getting that. Oh, there's another nest back there. We thought the egg production had dropped. We thought that they weren't laying as much, but we thought it was just due to all the cold weather. But look, another nest. Can y'all see that? And it's flooded, so no point in trying to save it. There are two different tarps here, if you can't tell. One of them is our tattered tarp that we were reusing, and the other is in good condition. So I need to try to get that fixed. Get rid of these eggs. See if they're any good for eating. I'll do a float test and candle them. Uh-oh. Looks like one of the anaconda ducks got out too. How to get those back in. I guess I'll wait for Ryan to come home and help me. But I got the tarp draining and started to crawl under there and get those eggs, but it's too wet. I'll be covered in mud and duck poop, so I'm gonna let it dry out a little bit and see if Ryan can't help me this afternoon. Funny, because when I wanted the ducks to lay in the nest box or in a particular place, they wouldn't. They would just lay all over the yard. And now that they're doing it in a particular spot, now that they're doing it in a particular spot in the nest box, I didn't know they were doing it, so I might have to toss some of them. We'll see. Nobody's sitting on them, it looks like, so I don't think any of them will have any embryos developing, but they could be past their prime. So we'll do a float test and a candle to see what we got. I love spring. It is my favorite season. I love everything about it. I love the new babies. I love the nesting. I love the garden chores. But there's one thing I don't like about it. The stress and anxiety of all those projects that I meant to get done over the winter or just thought about now that have to get done in a very short period of time. This is the time of year where I could really use an extra set of hands on the farm, because I've got to get the duck pen separated into 2 colonies for breeding purposes. I've got to get the garden mulched and ready for planting. I mean, there's just so much. I got to get my seed room cleaned out, organized, and start seeds. There's just so many things to do, and not enough time to do it all in. So I'll just give myself some grace and hope that I get most of it done, at least the important stuff. But thank you guys for watching. You know the drill. We'll see you next time on Wholesome Roots.